I've got the ice cream maker making a whole bunch of noise there, but we are making peach ice cream, a double flavored peach ice cream. Stay tuned, you're gonna love this one. Peach ice cream, well, peaches in general, is not something you associate with the Caribbean. However, this is a new series I've been doing. Well, it's no longer new, it's been almost a year, called In Season, and peaches are in season right now in southern Ontario. I live not too far from Winona, which is the peach capital of Canada. Beautiful peach festival down closer to the fall we have down there. So we're using ripe peaches to make peach ice cream. Now if you head over to caribbeanpod.com, I'll explain to you. So if where you are you can't get local peaches, as I'm lucky, I'm blessed, you can use canned peaches, but the information for that will be on caribbeanpod.com. And what I have here is 4 small peaches that I peeled, well, I washed them, chopped them up, and they're nice and ripe and juicy. What we want to do is sort of macerate them. So what I'm gonna do is add sugar, and it may look like quite a bit of sugar, but remember we're making ice cream. I'm gonna go in with a spoon now and toss the peaches in that sugar, and the maceration process is pretty much allowing it to juice itself and create a syrup, and that syrup is going to be part of the base to give you the flavor, that real rich peach flavor in the ice cream. Yeah, so all we're going to do now, leave this outside in room temperature for about an hour or so. You want to break up the peaches, and we will need to break up the peaches later on because we don't want chunks of peaches in the ice cream, or it's just going to freeze and it's going to be like little ice blocks in there. It's not going to be all that nice. Yeah, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes, and you can see all of that beautiful liquid that we got. What I want to do is separate both, because we will add the liquid, that elixir, that peach elixir, to the ice cream, and near the end, when the ice cream is almost done, that's when we're going to add the chunks of peaches. Slide that over, grab my sort of a spider, because I want something with not fine, so we can really catch all of that syrup. Yeah, and all I'm gonna do is sort of drain that. What I'm gonna do is switch back and place the peaches in here. That's gonna go into the sink to get washed, clean up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is take a potato masher and crush that down further, because I don't want big chunks of peaches later on. It's time to make the custard. So we've got heavy whipping cream, and full list of ingredients will be available over at caribbeanpod.com. Milk, and that's a 50-50 ratio, by the way, if you're wondering. A bit of sugar. I'm going to reserve some of the sugar, and a tiny bit of salt. Turn on my stove on a medium heat. I don't want this to burn, because with milk you have to really keep an eye on things. So all I'm going to do is keep an eye on things. Once I start seeing tiny bubbles coming up on the side there, then I know we're starting to get where we need to be. And I have 4 egg yolks. One of them broke, unfortunately. We're gonna need that in a second. Earlier I mentioned I'm going to use a potato masher to further break down the peaches, but what I have is just a spoon, and I'm just going to crush them, because these are nice and soft now from being macerating in the sugar. So they're nice and tender, and we want to break it up because I don't know if I mentioned earlier, if we have big pieces of peach, they will just freeze and become a nuisance in the ice cream. We want nice small pieces. If you want to run this quickly through your food processor, you can do that. I'm not trying to wash no food processor, so I'm just putting a little elbow grease and breaking them up. With the egg yolks, we're going to add some more sugar in there, and all we want to do is whisk that. And break up the egg yolks and give that a good whisk so it's nice and creamy. And as soon as the dairy combo, which is the milk and the heavy cream, comes up to temperature, we're going to temper this, which means we're going to add some of that milk combo in here before we add it in there, because if we don't temper it and control the temperature, it will scramble the egg yolks once we get into the hot milk. Just going to grab some of that warm milk, not too much. Yeah. And then as I pour, I'm gonna whisk. And that is where we're gonna control. I'm making a bit of a mess, a small thing. Add that now to the rest of the ingredients in the pot there. And immediately you want to start whisking. A bit critical at this point that we keep an eye on things, yeah? We don't want this to boil over and make a mess on the stove. All I'm trying to do now is give that about I'm going to bring it up to a boil, let it simmer for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we will, you know, patience is one of the key here with making ice cream, because we need to chill this after, or your ice cream maker will have a terrible time at making any sort of resemblance to ice cream. You may end up with slushy, but anyhow, I just want this to come up to temperature now. And basically what we're looking for is something that would coat the back of a spoon. So we're looking for clear separation there. I just want this to go for another minute or so, and then we'll be good. You have the option now to strain this to get out any lumps. I'm happy with what I have here, but if you wanted to strain it, you can strain it. What I do want now is vanilla and the peach syrup. Whisk that, yeah, and then all you want to do now is chill that until it's nice and cold, and then we will get to assembling or making the actual ice cream. It's been about 4 hours. I had it chilling in the fridge there. I'll just show you how my ice cream maker works. So this part, yeah, the container, you put it in the freezer and you keep it in the freezer. I usually store it in the freezer. And you would pour the contents here, which sits in the base here. This plugs in, and all you would do then is pour the sort of peach custard that we created in here. Pour the peach custard into the ice cream maker like so. Just gonna scrape it all down into there. And all you would do then is just, well, depending on the ice cream maker that you're using, you would just pretty much follow the instructions, right? In this case, I gotta plug this thing on, put the part in that actually churns into it, then the lid, lock it into place, and turn it on. I'm not sure if you all can hear me from the noise of the ice cream maker, but it's been about 15 minutes. I don't know if you all can see, it's starting to take on texture, which means at this point, and I have the remaining peaches, yeah, in the fridge, it's nice and chilled. I'm gonna start adding directly into the machine now, and you can see that's gonna work its way and sort of marble the ice cream with that peach sort of syrup, sort of texture and everything else. It's been about 25 minutes, so I'm gonna shut it off now. Oh boy, a lot quieter. But what we want to do, it is going to be the sort of consistency of soft serve. So what we need to do now, head over to your dollar store or wherever, get a nice plastic bowl, something with a lid, and we're going to transfer this into there and let it firm, let it set in the freezer. Just gotta get this big boy out of there. Oh yeah, just look at that. Ooh, to be diabetic and making ice cream, Lord Father, why do I torment myself so much? But anyhow, I'm gonna put it into the bowl here, trying not to be too messy. And I could have probably gone just a little bit longer there, but small man is bugging me for ice cream since 9 o'clock this morning. So all I'm trying to do is sort him out. Just gonna hit that a little smooth so you can see the specks. I don't know if you guys can catch it on camera there, but the specks of peaches, that's all frozen in there. In the freezer, let it set for about 3 or 4 hours, just to firm up. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you all in the kitchen with me. Just gonna hit the lid, just a little wipe. I do hope you all get an opportunity to give this one a try. As we stated earlier, it is not Caribbean. There's nothing Caribbean about this. But it's part of my in-season series because peaches are in season here. This is going into the freezer to firm up, all right?